Good afternoon. We've had some beautiful sunshine during the morning hours, but things are kind of changing for some of us in the southern end of the valley. I've turned the camera around. We're looking westward now in Fargo, and you can see on the left-hand side of the screen that cloud deck that's moving in from the south, kind of taking over. Still have some blue as we look to the north on the right-hand side of your screen, but still it is changing a little bit for us as we continue this afternoon. Temperatures are in the 70s to about 80. It's 80 in Fargo, it's 79 in Grand Forks. It's 73 in places like Roseau and Foston, and a warmer 80 over in Park Rapids. So we're looking at temperatures that are on the rise, warm, just as warm as we were all day yesterday. So looking at a few degrees warmer here today, and some wind that's up to about 20 miles per hour for most places. I do want to point out Sisseton, we've been quite breezy today there. We've got a gust of 30 at this point in time. So I mentioned those clouds. You can see them starting to fill in a little bit more in southeastern North Dakota. They're thin clouds in a lot of cases, so some sunlight still getting through, and we're still getting some heating going on a little bit, but it may inhibit our heating in some areas a little bit more now that we're heading into the afternoon. I also want to just zoom in a little bit more on this line of clouds that may be producing a sprinkle or two, maybe one west and northwest of Ada at this point. So we're going to keep an eye on that. But overall, this is basically what we're looking at for today. Some areas of cloud cover in the southern end of the valley in the afternoon with a couple of sprinkles that may be produced by them. The main energy is down into South Dakota here with this round, but we are feeling the impacts of it again with those clouds. So here's your hour by hour planner for today. More of those clouds kind of hanging around into the afternoon, a few sprinkles, a few showers associated with them. By 5 o'clock, we're looking at temperatures ranging anywhere from some upper 70s to some mid 80s. Again, if you have a passing shower, that could impact your temperature. And then into this evening, we'll kind of quiet down for a time. We're going to see some pleasant conditions and some more sunshine return before that sun sets. And then late night, it's the peak of the Perseid meteor shower. So we're looking at a good opportunity, at least initially, to take in those meteors with not much cloud cover around to start the night. But as we head into the overnight hours, we'll see more clouds start to push in into the early morning hours, heading into your Wednesday morning. With those clouds comes a chance for some rain and thunder. The greater likelihood will be right along that North Dakota, South Dakota line that we could see that. As it moves east, it's going to weaken a bit, but we could still see a stronger storm or two, especially in the James River Valley area through tomorrow morning. So heading into the rest of the morning hours, we're looking at just some unsettled weather. Most areas staying quiet, but there might be that isolated shot for rain and thunder. You could see that up along the Canadian border. So we've got a couple of risks here, kind of overlapping here in your graphic, but in that darker green, that's a marginal risk, and that's been expanded a little farther east to include some of our communities in southeastern North Dakota, northeastern South Dakota, and Traverse County of Minnesota for overnight tonight. So checking into tomorrow, Wednesday, relatively quiet yet again, but there may be that isolated shot for some rain and thunder, and especially as we head into Wednesday night, we have that chance for some storms returning with increasing winds as well, and that will turn into a stormy day on Thursday. So we're looking at 2 first alert weather days, both Thursday and Friday, because of the potential for some severe weather that may be a little more organized, a little more widespread, and that may start overnight Wednesday and into Thursday. So a rough end to the week, but check out that weekend. Right now it's looking pretty quiet. Saturday is going to be kind of iffy, but Sunday does look really good at this point in time.
Just seems like every single weekend we get like first alert weather, or just the weather just doesn't work out. So hopefully one day we'll have a clear Friday. Thanks again, Lisa.